A decade ago, Houston was a national model for reducing homelessness. But now, state and federal funding cuts and a new mayor's policies are rolling back progress. Aid that once lifted people up has either been removed or gutted entirely, and if not, they now come with hurdles, IDs, sobriety checks, and weeks of paperwork. For thousands, help is slipping away, but one group is breaking down barriers, no questions asked. Food Not Bombs is 100% volunteer ran, funded by donations, and proving that community care can fill the gaps when government systems and fundings fail.
My name is John Locke. I'm with Food Not Bombs Houston. I'm a volunteer. We're here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday at 7:30 p.m. We share vegetarian and vegan meals as an act of protest against the government.
Food Not Bomb Houston serves free vegan meals 4 nights a week with no forms, no fines, and no judgment.
Whatever we get goes directly to the community. Nobody's getting paid to be out here. Everybody's out here on their own will because they love what they're doing. They want to protest what's going on. They're not happy with our local leadership. They're not happy with our national leadership.
Food Not Bombs started in the 1980s as a radical protest against war spending. Today, the Houston chapter also fights a different battle, filling the gaps left by a shrinking safety net.
Basically, it started out as food sharing, and we try to provide for the people what they need and what they don't have, like when it rained and all that. We try to provide sleeping bags, blankets.
While many food assistance programs come with barriers, Food Not Bombs operates differently. Serving over 2,000 meals, Food Not Bombs removes bureaucratic hurdles, feeding anyone in need, no questions asked. Compared to the city-approved distributors like the Faisy Foundation, which serves just about 250 people a week, and with the Houston Food Bank losing $11 million in federal funding alone, the strain of hunger relief is growing. And that's how Food Not Bombs Houston stands out, by providing reliable weekly service, ensuring that no one is denied food regardless of police harassment, tickets, or legal threats. Unlike the churches or city shelters where people risk being turned away, Food Not Bombs offers a consistent, judgment-free space that prioritizes inclusivity. The atmosphere at Food Not Bombs meals fosters community, where people are welcome without discrimination and often given extra food when supplies allow. Every resource Food Not Bombs receives is redistributed freely, as the organization operates on a principle of mutual aid, not profit. Now, Food Not Bombs isn't without challenges. They only serve 4 nights a week, and they rely entirely on donations and volunteers.
Most of it is donated, but Boreal from the outreach, they also assist us and we assist them. So they provide us bags of blankets, jackets, sleeping bags, hygiene. Every now and then they'll come help us with the food, and we'll help them with their food.
Somehow they always seem to have enough, and even leftovers sometimes. What is worse is when they are faced with the legality of the situation, where, thanks to certain ordinances in Houston, they can put excessive requirements on something so simple as feeding those who are in need.
What the hell just happened?
They just said I refused to sign for the ticket or whatever, but my name is John Locke, volunteer with Food Not Bombs. This is our 91st ticket, and a ticket with a little attitude with it. They're probably upset because we brought up the fact that they're not in compliance at the places they're trying to send us to. They say you have to have 24-hour access to restrooms, you gotta have at least 10 parking spaces, and their spot doesn't have none of that.
Houston has an anti-food sharing ordinance which makes it illegal to feed 5 or more people in need on public or private property without the owner's permission. Receivers of Food Not Bombs meals appreciate the guaranteed alternative they offer in a city that's experiencing cuts to public service.
Hey, my name is Breeze. I definitely think Food Not Bombs has been really great for the city, providing meals. A lot of us, if have anything at all, it's that one meal, maybe second meal of the day that's been great. And it's a good option, a vegan option, as opposed to anything greasy, bad for you. I certainly like it. I'm glad I was introduced to it, but I'm pretty sure everybody out here does. I can't imagine that anybody is not appreciating what they've been provided. So it's definitely a great option.
From Houston to all over the world, Food Not Bombs shows how grassroots actions can outpace red tape.
You know, their Food Not Bombs is consistent. They're always here. People that are hungry are going to know that they can come here to get fed, you know, get some clothes. The city doesn't provide that.
Food Not Bombs Houston runs on staples like donating food, volunteers cook, and a no hierarchy rule. It's a model that spreads to 500 cities worldwide, which proves just how sustainable and replicable this model is. In a city stretched thin, sometimes resistance looks like a plate of food, and the stubbornness to keep serving it.
All right, 1, 2, 3, Food Not Bombs!